Right, time now to take a trip to the movies via the Information Superhighway.
It's a biopic of a computer genius, but did audiences think it was as clever as the man it was based on? Here's movie reviewer Matt Perrone.
Welcome to another Monday. Between our flooding and a vacation, I've been on hiatus and haven't brought you amusing in several weeks. To make up for that, I went and saw 3 of the new releases this weekend. Sadly, none of them were even a blip on the box office numbers radar, so I had a real decision to make as to which one to review. Hence, I decided to go with the one that most of the people I know were interested in seeing. So here's my take on the Apple founder biopic, Steve Jobs. For the most part, our film takes place behind the scenes of 3 important launch dates, the first being the 1984 launch of the Macintosh. We see Steve Jobs, played by Michael Fassbender, interacting with those in his closest circles. Dealing with 3 Apple moguls, we see Jobs as a self-involved, condescending bully who wants things done his way and his way only. We see his assistant Joanna, played by Kate Winslet, is the only person able to talk some sense into him. We also see him denying being the father of his daughter Lisa and being in constant arguments with her mother. After the Macintosh was a bust and Steve Jobs is pushed out by Apple, we see him return at the launch date of his next Cube computer in 1988. Once again, we see him interacting with the 3 Apple bigwigs, none of which goes smoothly as we learn what transpired with him being forced out of the company. Once again, Joanna acts as his voice of reason, grounding and centering him, all the while trying to prepare him for his launch. At this point, we are also treated to a look inside the manipulative mind of a genius. We also see that he and his daughter's relationship has progressed to a point, but troubles with her mother continue to escalate. The third launch is the 1998 unveiling of the iMac desktop. We see that Jobs has reacquired the position as CEO of Apple. We see that even though time has passed, bridges with friends and colleagues sometimes stay burned. He's on the outs with his daughter, and Joanna throws down an ultimatum to end that situation. All in all, it's an interesting backstage view of what's going on in the wings despite the seductive smile of the genius on stage. So this was one of those movies that I wasn't sure whether I wanted to see or not. I mean, I didn't see the other one they released with Ashton Kutcher, but I guess in the long run, I would much prefer to watch Michael Fassbender for 2 hours. The movie shows us that the people we look up to, the people that we think have it made, still in all actuality have their own personal struggles and demons just like the rest of us. The cast is fantastic, and it's always a treat to get to see behind the curtain. My only criticism, if there is one, would be that I wish it had gone further instead of ending in 1998. Now for the other 2 films. I saw The Last Witch Hunter, which is a fun Vin Diesel ride with pretty special effects, but no real cohesion whatsoever. But then again, if you're just looking for a bunch of action with no thought involved, then this might be right up your alley. The other movie I saw was Rock the Casbah, which is a cast-driven film, and it is a Bill Murray funfest. I mean, he and Bruce Willis are just excellent together. They are able to take a serious situation and make it an enjoyable film. You really can't go wrong with that one. I am just thrilled that I was not forced to sit through Jem in the Holograms. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
Thanks, Matt. Actually, Jem is the one I want to see.
She's nothing if not honest.
I know. Well,